Hey everyone, Eduard here at Windows Report, and in this video we will discuss about the latest update patch in Ghostwire Tokyo, and that's version 1.003, which was just released for both PS5 and PC. So without further ado, let's just jump into the highlights. The biggest changes and improvements are the following. This update added the yokai volume slider, which allows players to adjust the screeching of the Tengu. For those who didn't meet this spirit yet, the Tengu are yokai spirits which fly around the city and they enable you to get to hard to reach or high up places. Moving on, another great improvement relates to fast travel, which is now available earlier in the game. So that means you can progress faster, and this probably also reduces the feeling of repetitiveness in the game, as some users complain the story and fighting can become a bit boring after some time. Next, on PC, a new option was added, and that's the mouse smoothing option, which allows players to enable or disable the mouse smoothing. And another improvement was done on PS5, which now has variable refresh rate when running Ghostwire Tokyo, so you can enjoy even more smooth gameplay with better frame rate than before. So up until now, quite some great improvements and changes. But let's move on to a few fixes as well, starting with fixes that affect all platforms. This update brings improved overall performance, with the game experiencing less glitches and stuttering and fixed collision issues in some environments. Other fixes worth mentioning relate to fixed text for some menu items in French and German, and as well this update fixed the sharpness option when using FSR 1.0. Moving on, a technical improvement was done to the gamepad analog stick dead zone, which has now been adjusted and also has new options to adjust this kind of dead zone. Lastly, another important fix relates to the spirit perception prayer beads, which will no longer guide you towards spirits you have already absorbed, so you won't waste time heading over to places you already conquered, so to speak. Now moving on to fixes in the different platform areas, and we can start with PC fixes for Ghostwire Tokyo. So on PC, the update contains the following fixes. Improved mouse and keyboard input when weaving. It also added movie display mode option, making it all a bit more cinematic. And if you're experiencing sound desync issues in cutscenes, setting movie display mode to performance will correct the issue. The update fixed progression issues with certain cutscenes. It also added a warning display when using too much video RAM. It also fixed issues with windowed mode on the title screen, and in the same time it fixed 5K resolution issues on the title screen. In the same time, when you used to select difficulties, there was a glitch that was preventing you from doing that, so now this issue is fixed. Next, moving to PS5 fixes, we received the following updates. Fixed low performance while in quality mode, so you can now enjoy better frame rate and less glitches. There's also numerous fixes to main missions, side missions and world events where performing certain actions could prevent progression. There's also adjusted detection for analog stick dead zone on PS5 controllers and PS4 controllers, which I was talking about. In the same time, a bug was fixed that occurred when moving while crouching. There's also a bug that was fixed when spotted by a forsaken visitor, and many other fixes such as adjusted visual aspects for some complete outfits, fixed progression issue when speaking to dogs. There's also a bug that was fixed when speaking to dogs, and some hint text for relics were adjusted. In the same time, there were other fixes such as tab switching behavior on the menu screen, and also fixed issues in which the database on the menu screen would not be updated. And lastly, another small fix was related to age restriction settings for Sweden, which was quite a weird bug, to be honest. Quite a few changes and fixes, with the game slowly heading to a great experience. What do you think? Share your comments in the section below, and if you enjoyed this video, as usual, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.